just tell you that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, taking his presidential campaign to Bayelsa State. And in the course of doing that, he met with former President Goodluck Jonathan at his Yanagwa residence in Bayelsa State. The man met behind closed doors. The Labour Party's candidate campaign ahead of the 2023 elections. The former president says Nigeria is extremely divided, and he told Peter Obi that if he wins, his first task must be to unite Nigeria. The former president also commended the presidential candidate for taking the bold step to contest the elections next year outside the two major parties. He was accompanied by his running mate, Yusuf Baba Ahmed, and party national chairman and other party and campaign stalwarts of the Labour Party.
No, you sit here first. Why you follow us this stand like this? His Excellency, my younger brother, Peter Obi, and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, the national chairman of Labour Party, the director general of the campaign organization, and other senior members of the team. Let me not bother my senator. There are two female senators. You are too oppressive. All right, so first, let me formally welcome you. Daddy, you would have paid the fine if I did not see you. You are welcome.
Thank you,
I finished my protocol before you came in. So first, let me welcome you and your team. I will be very fast because of the time you have to fly to Asaba. And to thank you for finding time to come and pay the courtesy call on me, because I know the presidential candidates that will come to Yinago anytime that I'm here will want to come and pay this respect. So I have to thank you that you are the first, because I came here 2 days ago. Then yesterday, I went to Abakaliki, came back this morning. And after all, use this unique opportunity to encourage you in what you are doing. Nigeria, for us to move forward, we need unity. So many countries, when you talk about in the late 50s, early 60s, there was prediction that Nigeria and XYZ countries will be at par. I don't want to go into mentioning those names. And you normally ask yourself, why are we still where we are? This was predicted by intellectuals, not ordinary people. People who study the world and look at the world trends and predicted that Nigeria, Brazil, India, blah, 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 will be this. All those countries have left us. But we are still where we are. And we Nigerians must ask ourselves one question. Why have we not been able to move with others? There is, in terms of tribal sentiment, racist sentiments, and so on, it's almost every nation. But the degree we have in Nigeria is very debilitating. It's what is pushing us backward. We have a country that we don't believe we belong into that country. Most of our leaders will say Nigeria is not a nation. We have different nationalities. It's a geographical expression, all kinds of terms. And I believe that the young people especially, if we must move forward, we must leave those sentiments aside. Every nation, every country, they have their own history. A Nigerian must see himself as a Nigerian. And we must see ourselves as one. And if I am the president, if the best person to hold a particular office is either from Enugu or from Ibadan or from Sokoto or from Yenagua or from Calabar, it doesn't matter. And until we get to that point, as a nation, we cannot move anywhere. We'll be putting square pegs in round holes and round pegs in square holes because of religious sentiments, tongue sentiments, tribal sentiments. And I believe that this message, in fact, I have for every presidential candidate that will see me, is that if by divine providence you win the election, your first responsibility is to unite Nigeria. Without unity, we cannot solve our security problems. Without unity, we cannot solve our economic problems. So if you unite Nigeria, that is the beginning of a new Nigeria and a revolution, development or otherwise, that will take place. I've been listening to comments from, of course, the political leaderships, and sometimes even our supporters do more damage than on our behalf. And I must commend you, because your utterances so far have not shown any division. I must commend you on that. And just keep doing what is right, because you are to be if you win, you'll be a president for the whole nation. You'll not be a president for any group of people. But I must commend the Labour Party, the utterances. Though sometimes people complain about the media, social media supporters. But to you, nobody has made any negative reference about your vision for this country. So, my brothers, my sisters, thank you for coming. Maybe we'll have time for more elaborate conversation, but on behalf of my family, thank you sincerely for coming to pay us this courtesy call. It's a big honor, because you don't really need to come and see me. I'm just one individual. But you've now come to greet me. Of course, Peter Obi is my younger brother, and he's been quite, he's a friend, a younger friend. He showed that clearly. I don't want to go too much, otherwise they say, no, I've adopted and I've endorsed. Those are the stories that go on. But he's a good man. That is, I can say that he's a good man. Thank you. So thank you. Daddy, sir, you're also a good man. Oh.
Thank you, sir.
And I know you before today.
Thank you, sir.
So I know you're a good man.
Thank you, sir.
So thank you.